move on to the macro picture at the moment. What's the new macro numbers that have come out? The number of Americans filing for unemployment benefits surged to the highest level in nearly 2 years now. Claims for state unemployment benefits jumped 28,000 to a seasonally adjusted 261,000, the highest level since October of 2021. In response, gold prices steadied and the dollar slipped as economists continue to factor in their bets that the world's largest economy is cooling.
But at the other end of the spectrum is the story of growth in Europe. In a telltale sign of global weakness, here the Eurozone economy has shrunk by 0.1% between January and March this calendar year, which means the 20-nation economy has entered into an official recession. Meanwhile, ECB has signaled it is likely to raise interest rates by another quarter percentage point at its next meeting. Now, what does this mean for global economy and Eurozone in particular? Let's hear out views from the experts and what they make of this going forward.
I think we all need to place this in context, especially the Eurozone inflation. You know that even the World Bank projections and the European Union projections for their GDP for the next 3 years is not to the tune of we project in India 5, 6, 7, 8%. They work between 0 to 1% broadly. So I think if the projections are that the economy will grow to maybe 0.5% for the Eurozone for next 2-3 years, then I think it can always slip into recession with a slight mistake on the interest rate sides. And I think that's what is really coming to the fore. Now, they are at 3.5%. Inflation is still bothering Europe, right? Understand they had cheaper energy and cheaper supply chains. So all of that has got disrupted. So I think it's not very surprising that some of these countries do need a bit of a, recession is a strong word, Vikram, but they need a bit of a reset, to the new world where energy is no longer going to be cheaper.
Right. And shifting focus to the EV space from there, following rival Ford Motor, General Motors will also be accessing Tesla's EV charging network and technology. Under the deal, the company will have access to 12,000 of Tesla's fast chargers and the Detroit automaker's EV charging app starting next year. Meanwhile, shares of both General Motors and Tesla were up as much as 3% during after-hours trading.
And smoke from Canadian wildfires continue to trigger air quality in US East Coast. Remember, wildfires are common in Canada's western provinces, but this year flames have mushroomed rapidly in the country's east, making it the worst ever start to the season. Canada has seen as 8.7 million acres burnt due to wildfires so far. US President Joe Biden has offered support to Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau in a call by deploying all available federal firefighting assets.
Right, and on